So the solo starts off on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. And then we jump down to the 3rd string, 7th fret. We're going to bend that up a whole step. Return the bend and play 5, 7. And then we do a pre-bend, just a half step, and we're going to bend it before we hit it. Return the bend, and then play 5, and then a bend on 7 again. And while this fret is in the air, okay, we're going to grab the 8th fret of the 2nd string with our pinky. And then we pick the bent note again and return it, and then play 5 and bend 7 again. And then we play 2 of those 8th fret notes, and then return the bend, and then a small bend on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And then we descend down to the 4th string, 7th fret, and then 5 on the 4th string. And then we jump down to the 3rd position, okay, and that's going to be a bend on the 5th fret of the 5th string. And that's just a half step bend. And then resolving on the 3rd fret. And then we're going to pick up the next part. So all that together so far. All right, so then we have these octave slides. We're going to go 5 to 7 and 7 to 8. Okay, and together that sounds like this. And now we stay on the 5th string for a second. We're going to hammer on from 8 to 10, and then slide from 10 to 12. So, and now we move up to the 4th string, and we do a really similar move, but from 10 to 12 and 12 to 14. Okay, so all together that's... And now we go up one more string to the 3rd string, and we play 12 to 14 with the hammer on. And now we bend the 13th fret of the 2nd string 2 whole steps. So to check that, you want to play the same string up on the 17th fret and make sure that you are bending to that note. And then we have a little quarter step bend. Okay, so I guess I would actually bend that. We're going to bend that note with the 2nd finger, and then a quarter step bend, and now down to 14 on the 3rd string, and now 12 on the 3rd string, down to 14 on the 4th string, and now we start a little hammer-on pull-off sequence on the middle finger on the 4th string. So it's going to be 13, 14, 13, 12, and then we pick 13 again, pull off there, and then I jump down with my index finger to 10 on the 4th string. Okay, so all that was just on the 4th string. It's going to be... That's a great little lick. All right, continuing on, we go back up to 12 on the 4th string, and we pull off to 10, and we do the same move on the 5th string. 12, pull off to 10. And then we go back up to the 10th fret on the 4th string, and we give the little pull towards the floor, just a quarter step bend. Back down to the 5th string, 12, pull off to 10, and back to 12 again. So that 2-measure chunk is going to sound like this. All right, so to get back into this, we're going to bend up 15 on the 2nd string. And while that's in the air, we're going to play 3 15s on the 1st string. And then we hit that bent note again and return it. And then we play 13. We bend again. And we get that high 15 twice. And then we return our bend again. And now we go down 13 and 12. And now our ring finger is going to bring us down to the 4th string. And we're going to play 14 up to the 3rd string 13, up to the 2nd string 12, So that's, okay, and if that sounds familiar, that's a major triad. Okay, and then we play the 15, 13, and 12 on the second string. And then we slide that triad shape up a fret and we descend it. So that's 13 on the second string, 14 on the third string, 15 on the fourth string. So that little move right there with the triads, and those are triplets, by the way. So we play them in groups of 3. And now we jump over to the first string, and I'm going to use the back kind of pad of my finger, right, and then roll down to the second string as we play 13 and 13 on the first and then second string. And now we're going to bend up 15, a whole step. We kill that one in the air. We don't really return it. We just drop back down and play the 15th fret. And then we get a pre-bend that we do return. So that's, and then 13 on the second string. And then we jump down to 8 on the second string still. Okay, so that's back in the A minor position. And we play a whole step bend on 8 up to the first string 5. And then back down to 8 with no bend. Down to 5 on the second string. A pre-bend on the third string 7th fret. And then 5 on the third string. And then we do 2 little X's, scratches, right? And then we bend up the 7th fret while we hold the 8th fret on the second string. Let me get that back in focus there. Sorry about that. Okay, so that was a lot, but let's hear that from the triads, the triplet triads. Here we go. Okay, and then there's some crazy feedback that I just can't really replicate here at home. So, but it's in there, and it's a great use of that kind of stuff in that song. Just classic, obviously, right? All right, so let me know in the comments which solo I should do next, and I'll break it down for you guys. Thank you so much. Please hit like, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you next time.